Welcome to Mount Zion's Wednesday night service. We welcome you and we're so glad that you're here with us. So I have a couple questions for you tonight, and I'm only going to go over a couple of verses. The first question I have for you tonight, though, is where are you? Not physically where are you, but where are you in life right now? What's going on in your world and in your family, in your life? What's happening right now that you're feeling that you're kind of going under or you're just struggling with? See, it could be finances. There could be an issue with family. Or maybe you got a new job. And maybe you're stressed out and you're worried because you don't know what you're supposed to do at this job. You've never done it before. But that's okay. Because you see, the Bible tells us that in Psalms 46:1, God is our refuge and strength and ever-present help in trouble. So you should never stress and never worry. And that's very, very comforting to know that God is always with you. No matter what happens, no matter who turns their back, no matter who walks the other way, God is always with us. To know that He's our strength. Let's say that you got the new job and you are going to start tomorrow. What are you going to do? It'll be a little bit nerve-wracking, but it's so much more comforting if you go and you pray and you ask God for just that promise in Psalms 46:1. If you're struggling with some issues, with family issues, if there's chaos going on around you. Of course, we all know what's going on in the world right now. But it's so important to know that no matter what we go through in life, no matter what we're doing, we are never alone. You may go through some dark times where you feel like you are so alone. But friend, listen to me. You're never alone. If you pray and you talk to God and you ask God to be with you to help you get through, and some of you may even say, well, I'm not sure. I don't even know how to pray. You don't have to be a trained person to pray. You can pray like I do. And sometimes, even when I get in the car, I just talk to God. I just talk to Him. And I'll give you an example. I was on my way somewhere last week, and I had some things going on in my mind and some issues going on. And you know, while I'm driving down the road, all I did was say, oh Lord, you got to help me with this, because I'm getting ready to take a path, and I'm praying that it's the path that you're leading me on, because if it's not, you're going with me on an adventure to help pull me out of harm's way. We just talk to Him. He says we're a friend of His, and if He's your friend, He's always your best friend. One thing is really, really good that I have going for me is I do have a church family. I can call others and ask them to pray with me. But friend, even if you're not in a church building anywhere and you have friends that are Christian friends that have the same belief as you, arm in arm, that's the church. Keep praying. Keep asking for that guidance in anything and everything you have to do. So sometimes I even pray for things that may or may not be important. I'm going to tell you a story. So one day I was on my way, driving down the road, and I was not going the speed limit. I was going over the speed limit, and I'm telling on myself, it's confession. So I was going over the speed limit, and I was having a good day. I had the day off work, and all of a sudden, a police officer stepped out. I saw the police car in front. I wasn't even thinking. He stepped out, and I stopped, and he came up to the window. I had not had time to pray about this. So he came up to the window and he said, "Ma'am, can I ask you where you're going in such a hurry?" And I said, "Well, I took the day off. My husband and I both got paid this week and I was going shopping." Thank God the Lord was with me, because I didn't get a ticket. I didn't get a ticket. He just kind of laughed at me and said, "Go on your way." But see, in every aspect, whether you're going through some really, really hard times, or whether it's just a silly time like that one, God is with you. God is with us all the time. He's a friend of ours. As I pulled off from that police officer, I did pray and say, "Thank you, Jesus," because if I'd have had to pay a ticket, I wouldn't have been able to shop as much. So I was very grateful. We can be grateful for little things. Find the joy in what's going on in your life. There's another verse that I like to hold on to, and that's Isaiah 41:10. "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." That is an awesome verse. That is absolutely amazing to know that the God that made the universe, the God that made heaven and earth, upholds us in his righteous right hand. See, we go through hard times. I've talked to you about some pretty easy times, a job and different things, but we go through some hard times. We all do. But these two simple verses, and especially Isaiah 41:10, no matter what you're going through, no matter how hard things no matter how hard things are, we have a friend that we can go and we can talk to. We can talk to him day, morning, night, anytime, and get advice. Ask him to lead us, to guide us. I've been through hard times myself. I have been widowed. I've had issues. I've had things go on. I've had new jobs. I've done things. But we always got to know that with him, we're going to be okay. And I try to find joy in every aspect that I can find. And I challenge you to go to Isaiah 41:10. Find some peace in knowing that whatever your situation is, wherever you're at right now, God is with you. You are not alone. You will never be alone. You are a child of God. You mean more to God than you will ever know. Think of yourself as a parent. If you're a parent and you have children, it doesn't matter what they do. You love them as much today as you did yesterday. You will try to help them. You'll do anything for them. Our God is the same way. He's the same way. He'll be there for you. So learn to call on him. You don't have to be, I'm trying to think of the right word. Because what you need to do is just call out to him and talk to him. People are so afraid sometimes to pray because they don't know how to pray. Oh God, here I am in this situation. You know my situation. You know what I'm going through. You see it all. My story was wrote before I was born. You knew it. And as long as you're going to go through it with me, I will come through on the other side. And I will come through better, and I will come through more prepared to handle the next situation. Friends, all we have to do is look in the book. Open it up. If you don't know where to start with Psalm 46:1. God is our refuge and our strength. Write it down. Put it on your refrigerator. Put it on your closet door. Put it on the dash of your car. God is our refuge and strength. And then Isaiah 41:10 tells us, don't fear. We have so much today to be fearful of if we pay attention to the world. But do not fear. He is with us. Isn't it good to know that we're not alone? You're not alone, no matter what you're going through. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. You know, when we have hard times or when things are not as good as we want them to be, and we're feeling like we're just going under, sometimes our shoulders tend to slump and our head goes down. But when you see here that he upholds us with his righteous right hand, friends, take a deep breath. Put your shoulders back. Put your head up. Because you are a child of God. He is holding us in his right hand. With him, we'll be okay. Never feel alone. Find a peace within you. Find joy in everything you do. When you go to work tomorrow, or you go take your children to school, or whatever you're going to do tomorrow, talk to God on your way. Ask him for that joy. Ask him for the peace. Take away the fear. Because he tells us, do not fear. I want to thank you for joining us here at Mount Zion. And I welcome you to come and visit us. Contact us if you need prayer. I'll pray for you. If you need prayer, contact us. Please look to join us again on Sunday morning when we come online. We look forward to you. We look forward to your comments. So come and join us online on Sunday. We'd love to see you there. Or if you want to come here and join us and visit us, come and visit us. But thank you for tonight, and we'll see you